From hotspots to hidden gems, this is your guide to all things local, the LA Unscripted way, and we are cruising the Newport Harbor, and we're in a boat. Sun and surfside, glitz and glam. There are so many reasons to live and love LA. I'm Dana Devin, and LAU is all about you and how to squeeze the best out of SoCal. So sit back because tonight is going to be smooth sailing as we take over Lida Marina Village in Newport Beach, a shopping and dining destination decked out in nautical charm. Let's cast off because this one is LAU approved. I have to say, this is the most unique way we've ever traveled to a restaurant. So we're cruising around the Newport Harbor. They said pretty much anyone can drive this, so
that's right.
Sir, Captain, move along. Okay, we're headed to Lido Bottle Works, land ho! Okay, it's dock and dine time. I think it's actually time for the dine.
We're at Lido Bottle Works in the Lido Marina Village. We offer a very seasonal, chef-driven menu, as well as a wonderful bottle shop, craft beer, California wines. We rarely outsource outside of the state of California. Same with our cocktail program.
Okay, so let's go through these. So which one is this one?
So that's gonna be the Wise Sailor. It's gonna be like a gin fizz riff. So we start off with the plum sage agave that we get from our local market. And
Right.
the egg white gives it that nice little frothy look on top.
The Lido Marina Village is a great mixed-use retail restaurant destination. There's really something for everyone here, whether you're looking for shopping or grabbing a bite to eat.
What are you doing?
Yeah, so a lot of our garnishes come from our garden here. So right now we're just gonna pick a little bit of snapdragons
Okay.
And some nasturtium flowers for our ceviche.
Can I pick these?
Absolutely.
Okay, you just take this one?
Yep, perfect.
And I have earrings. I think we should have it right here in the center. Look at that.
So this is our ceviche. It's marinated in a whiskey barrel-aged soy sauce.
What?
With a little
Whiskey?
bit of,
Hold on. Whiskey barrel-aged soy sauce.
So you're gonna get like an inherent like sweetness almost that kind of comes out of it from the whiskey.
Okay, I'm sorry. I can't talk anymore. I have to get in. I have to go in. Mmm. 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 It's so good. Now for the star attraction. Now this is the,
Crispy Jadori chicken.
now I heard this is your signature dish and this got you recognized by Michelin.
Yeah, so this is on our lunch only menu. It's marinated in a little bit of Indian curry and buttermilk, and then we pair it with a little bit of coconut aioli.
You ready?
Yep.
So let's go. Oh.
Lido Marina Village has a public docking space. We actually offer catering platters and obviously anything from our bottle shop or takeout.
As if my day couldn't get any better. Oh my God, and it's rosé. Thank you so much. Cheers. Cheers. Okay, I've got my food. We're going back on the boat. I'm with Val, she's with EB Rentals, and we're in what right now?
We are on our Fantail model. It is an electric boat.
So I know people use these for different events. What are some of the things people do on these electric boats?
Yeah, we have a lot of bachelor parties, bachelorettes, a lot of birthdays, and then just a lot of just like having fun on a Saturday, Sunday afternoon with your friends.
Good food, good vibes, good waves, good friends.
Good boat.
Good time! Cruise, booze, you really can't lose when you're taking in the sights at Lido Marina Village, like this. But while we continue to float our boat, let's see where Jasmine Simpkins is taking the plunge.
The three things you're going to get here are wine, vintage clothing and jewelry, and great food. Divine Vintage is a jewel box little cottage in Santa Monica that is a wine shop, a wine bar, and on top of it all has an incredible collection of vintage clothing and jewelry. I've owned the Blue Plate restaurants for about 25 years, so I was always in hospitality. and have been an avid collector of vintage clothing and jewelry my entire life. Nick, my partner, has been in the wine space his entire life, teaching one of the best wine courses in the world. And our travels would take us all kinds of places and we'd branch off. I'd go find cool vintage treasures. He'd go seek out the best wine. We'd regroup and kind of look at our stash and bring it home, and people would say like, oh my gosh, I want to buy that. I want to try that wine. And then we were like, let's turn this into a shop, because vintage and vintage. Every day we bring in amazing cheeses from France, Italy, through an incredible cheese importer. So you can do cheese boards, we have different meats, just little nibbles. I think that what makes the store so special is that when you go to a wine store, it could be overwhelming. And Nick has curated wines from all around the world and picks the best of the best that are all approachable and affordable.
I'm a wine judge for over 20 years, a senior wine judge in London, like the 2 biggest wine competitions in the world, and I just love it. And one of our biggest things is people walking in here and I say the word Chardonnay and they screw their face up. And it's one of the greatest grapes in the world. So I go, okay, let's not have a Californian one. At the moment, we've got one from New Zealand. And people try it and they go, oh, maybe I do like Chardonnay.
We do flights of wine, we do glasses of wine. So if you want to taste around, you can do little 2-ounce pours. And each of our wines does come with a QR code. So you can hit the QR code and get like a little bit of information about your wine.
This is actually the most served wine in the White House since President Nixon.
What?
So every head of state from around the world who's ever dined at the White House has drunk Schransberg.
Oh, I'm taking one of these home.
We pack a lot into a very small space, from the little patio in the front where you can just sip wine and look out on Montana Avenue.
We kind of wanted a really good communal space. We wanted it to be a feeling of getting away from it all, almost like you're on vacation.
And I think the aesthetics sets the tone for the whole store. When I told someone I wanted to do the ceiling hot pink, they're like, you can't do that. And I was like, it'll be great.
Why Santa Monica? Why Montana Avenue?
Firstly, we live around the corner. Secondly, it's just such a nice street with such nice people. We've got such nice customers here. People sit in the back, they have some flights, they've got their dogs there. It's nice, it feels like family, or a wine community, or a drop-in center.
Yeah, I love that.
Yeah.
Well, cheers.
Cheers.
Thank you, guys.
What does going off script mean to you? To us, it's discovering a new neighborhood or falling in love with a tried and true favorite all over again. Now, where is our Olivia de Bortoli?
A Mother's Haven is more than just an adorable boutique. It's education, it's support, and it's a growing community.
Mother's Haven is a special place for new parents and babies. We've been around for going on our 24th year. We offer education, support, and the best in retail products to help parents succeed in this most exciting journey of their life. Once you find your village, you hang on to it, and that is how we see that moms come find us today. There will be a friend who said, I found my village there. I remember my time in Mommy and Me class, or I took my prenatal classes there and learned all about newborn care and breastfeeding. We are so much more than just a boutique. We offer support and education. We start in the expectant stages of motherhood or parenthood, and we offer prenatal education classes, everything from CPR and family safety to newborn care, breastfeeding. We offer support groups and social groups beginning during pregnancy as well, like our expectant mothers gathering. Once baby is here, we move on to our Mommy and Me classes, our Daddy and Me classes. We have yoga as well that we offer beginning during pregnancy and then through infancy.
Right, we made it to the classroom and I'm ready to learn. I have 3 months left. What are you going to teach me today?
So one of the things that all parents are asking themselves is, what do I bring to delivery? And in our childbirth prep class, you would learn and go through the exercise of packing your whole hospital bag. So one of the things is you'll want to have a comfortable nursing bra, to carry here. You could also instead do like a nursing cami if you'd like.
Oh,
you just want to have some comfortable clothing that if you are planning on breastfeeding, that you can try to make that transition into nursing in a little bit easier for yourself. And then, of course, something for baby to go home in.
Cute. I am having a girl, so this is going to be perfect. What's super cool about this shop is that it is very California, it is very Los Angeles. Why did you guys want to have all this LA themed stuff?
Well, it's so important to us to represent our neighborhood. We love LA, obviously. We love the Valley. And so we love carrying special, unique gifts for all the families who are here. As a mom myself, I think about what's functional and essential. And then right up there with that would be the quality. We want to make sure we're delivering and offering the highest quality and products to moms and their beautiful new babies. I really hope that we will, in 20 years, start seeing the people in our community come in as they become grandparents. And I look forward to some of the moms who have come through here, or even the babies who have come through here, come back as parents and as grandparents. And for us to still be here with our doors open and continuing to offer the same support to them, that would mean everything to us.
The LAU crew tries to be all over SoCal because we want to try it first and then share it with you. Just like Lido Marina Village, where we are having a whale of a time. All right, we have to take a quick break, but don't go anywhere. More local loves when we return. Welcome back to LA Unscripted. I'm Dana Devin, and we are diving into all the fun here at the seaside paradise known as Lido Marina Village. But while we are keeping our cool on the coast, let's see what's happening on the other side of town.
Deja Vu Cakes, it's a specialized cupcake store in Valley Village, which we make everything from scratch, no cake mix, and no preservative. We opened this store in 2017 in the same location, and that time we were doing design cakes and cupcakes. We were doing all kinds, like especially like big wedding cakes. At that time I did one cake for Sierra, I did for Chris Brown. Almost immediately after that, the pandemic hits. So we changed everything. I said, let's save the business. And I changed everything to cupcake.
So we got your letter, and we are so happy to do some tasting of cupcakes here today. But first, can you read a little bit of it?
I started like this. Hello, lovely LA Unscripted team. First, I wanted to say how much I love your show, and appreciate the way you highlight and support the local small businesses. I would love to learn how Deja Vu Cakes could be featured or take part in your wonderful show.
You're no stranger
No.
to the station. You've been on with the amazing Sam Rubin.
Oh,
Yeah,
yes.
he loved your cupcake. He ate his cupcake the famous Sam Rubin way.
Of course, and I got a hug from him.
Yeah.
That was the most important part for me, that he hugged me after he ate the apple cupcake.
I couldn't come without tasting a cupcake.
Of course.
Oh my goodness. What? Oh my goodness. It is the most velvety, smooth, whipped cream topping I've ever had. It's not good to lick your fingers on camera, but OMG guys, wow.
Our cupcakes, I would say it's individually cakes instead of just regular cupcakes. Yeah, we have over 60 flavors, but daily basis, we have 27 different flavors. When you eat them, you taste all flavors, not only sugar. Our best seller always is our red velvet and carrot cake. That's the classic ones.
I feel like I've had this before. Deja Vu Cakes. And with real carrots and a carrot cake. Oh.
We want this business to be a real family business, local, small mom and pop business in the area. So we love our customer. We both bake, we both do everything together. The price of our cupcake starts from $4, goes to $6.50. You can buy one, or you can buy the whole refrigerator. and we can close the store for the day.
The only feelings I harbor for you are love and excitement because we have more local finds to share when LA Unscripted from Lido Marina Village comes right back. We're covering SoCal from starboard to port, that's right to left, and bringing you the best of the best. But hey, no peer pressure to try it all. Now some healthy vibes coming your way.
I grew up as an environmentalist. I didn't really realize it until I started this company, how much I was committed to the environment. It's pretty much a constant reminder and wake up that we as humans need to do better. Looking at my own industry, I knew right away how toxic boards were and what a massive footprint they were creating in terms of trash. And so I wanted to make them as environmentally friendly as possible and do what I could. I actually made the switch firstly from a performance standpoint. My boards are stronger, they didn't break anymore. At the first iteration, my first thing, I was like, well, my customers would be stoked because their boards are stronger and it's eco-friendly. If I'm making a product that says eco and environmentally friendly on it and it's creating more trash that could potentially end up in the landfill or in the ocean, I have to put a stop to it. So that's where the whole zero manufacturing waste was always an end goal for me.
Kevin Wilden, I'm the co-founder of Sustainable Surf. We're a nonprofit based in California. We help the surf industry around the world figure out ways to make a more sustainable product and help protect and restore ocean health.
So what we have here is our production waste. We call this our shred, and it is literally densified surfboard production waste. We upcycle it, a shreddy coaster, right? There's another coaster. Like we did a yellow board, you can see it right there. This is a construction grade tile.
There's no better example of that transition, that movement, than Earth Technologies and Ryan Harris's shop.
It's in the name. We use sustainable materials from the planet to make the boards a higher performance product.
I always learn something new while exploring our city, and we hope you do too, because going off script should be as delightful as dining on the dock.
I think I could do it on the water.
You can, and you will. But for now, reach your right leg up to the sky.
When you think of doing yoga, you usually think yoga studio, but not in Southern California.
Today we're gonna try Yoga Aqua, yoga on the water, and we're gonna try not to fall in.
We'll see. Let's go.
Yoga Aqua is stand-up paddleboard yoga. This is what we specialize in, yoga on the paddleboard. Doing yoga on a paddleboard is different because it gets you out in nature for one. That was the main point. It was to get outside, to be in nature, to be away from our devices, and be present in a moment. That's what we're trying to do in a yoga studio, but out here makes it so much easier. About 14 years ago, I went to Costa Rica and did my first yoga teacher training. I was there for a month, out in nature every day, all day. When I returned to LA, I was really looking for something that could keep me out in nature on a regular basis. And lucky enough, I was invited to try paddleboarding right here in Marina del Rey. As soon as I looked at that board, I made a joke that I was gonna do yoga on it. And I tried it, and it was actually amazing. And one thing led to another. Just maybe 6 months later, Yoga Aqua was started.
Are we ready?
We're ready. We're ready.
All right, let's come to hands and knees. So nice and stable here, 4 points of contact. But let's extend the right leg back, toes to the back of the board. Now let's reach the left arm out in front like you're shaking someone's hand. Now let's lift the right foot up off the board.
Oh my God. Okay, I did it.
Yoga Aqua is for everyone. It doesn't matter what your level of experience is. You can be practicing yoga for 20 years. It really doesn't matter. You're gonna feel like a beginner again, and that's the best part. You feel like you're learning it all over again. So that's why beginners to yoga should not feel intimidated. Everyone's a beginner the first time they get on the board, but it is for all levels. It is accessible to anyone. We take you through very customized instruction for the board so that you can flow through these postures with ease and have fun while you're doing it.
We'll plant the hands under the shoulders. We'll take the feet a little bit wider, lift the hips, drop the head back. No, I can't do it. Yeah, Devin. Here we go. Yes.
Ah! I used to be a pro at that as a kid.
Oh wait, I'm doing it.
You got it.
Marina Del Rey is a sweet little community, and I feel like a lot of people that live in LA don't know about Mother's Beach. I didn't before I was invited to try paddleboarding that day, and I'd lived here for years. It's just a perfect environment for what we're trying to do here. We have calm water access from a sandy beach, and we don't have to worry about boats flying through or waves crashing into us. We have a nice, safe environment and a beautiful community of people that love to be on the water.
When you get closer to the dock, put the brakes on, paddle backwards, or kneel down if you get too close. Oh, she No.
Man, I missed it.
Oh no. Can you believe we're at the end of this excursion? Boy, did it go by fast. Thank you so much to Lido Bottle Works and Lido Marina Village for letting us go off script. Where will we be next? You never know, but can this boat take us to Hawaii? Good night, everyone. Mwah.